Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from. Charges for your call have been accepted.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
you still on your call?
No, I'm off.
Okay. I was going to let you know I got commentary today, and it was all great. So there's nothing you got to change on it.
Okay. But the New Year's coming up, I'm going to go ahead and place next week's order.
Well, I was going to talk to you about that. But first, I want to tell you, if you haven't read the Guardian books, oh my God, Mom, you have to read them.
I have time to read them.
What? You can find time.
But I can listen to them. I can listen to them while I'm driving.
Okay, well then do that because I am already 200 pages into the first book. Like these are better than the Key trilogy. So my favorite was the Key trilogy, and then the Irish one would come second. But this one is topping both of those all.
Cool.
I love it. Love it.
Good deal. So what were you going to say about next week's order?
Write something down for me. Yeah, I know. Okay. Are you working tomorrow?
I work from home tomorrow.
Okay. Do me a favor tomorrow. Write this down. You got a pen?
I'm writing.
Okay. Phyllis, Phyllis. Andrea, Andrea. Dawson, Dawson. That's Granny up here. She took care of me last week when I didn't have any commissary and stuff. She has a PR bond of $90. Tomorrow, because I know you're not going to have time today because you're there working, but tomorrow morning, will you write down A1 bond and ask them if they can tell them that she's here at By State and she's got the money on her books for her $90 bond. Can they come use that to bond her out?
Her name is Phyllis Andrea Dawson.
Yes.
Okay.
So call first thing in the morning, and then I'm going to try to get out, and I will call you. I'm going to try to get out earlier tomorrow, and I will call you and let me know what they say. So hold off on my order, because Granny has your name and your number and stuff. So let's just see if they can actually come over and get her out. So hold off on my order. Okay.
Okay. So she has $90 in her commissary that she's wanting to use.
Yes, she should, because she's been a trustee up here. She's the one when Miss Russian wouldn't let me use the phone or out for my hour. She's the one that went and told Kennedy, and Kennedy come and let me out to call the kids for Christmas, because I had rushing the 2 days that you had Trey. So I wouldn't have got my phone calls without her. Plus, she knows DC. So, but she's got your name and number. But if you'll do that first thing tomorrow morning, I think A1 Bond, they work 24/7. So, if you have time
today.
If you have time this evening, call today and see if you can do it. I'm going to tell her you're going to call, and we might not know something until in the morning. But anyways, Miss James didn't turn, and I asked Miss Jefferson about it, and she told me Miss James didn't turn in her trustee form to show her time served. So she had to go back out and see Judge Talley, and he gave her a PR bond with the $90. And she's got the money, but...
And this is Miss Dawson?
Yeah, this is Miss Dawson. She's old. She ain't got no teeth. I gave her one of my granola bars. She's like, baby, I can't eat that. I ain't got no teeth. I was like, where are your teeth at? She's like, they're at the house.
Okay, but I thought you said something about Miss James.
Miss James is our sanitation. She's the one that's over the trustees. So when Miss Dawson was supposed to be released on the 22nd of December, but Miss James didn't turn in her time. So Miss Jefferson come back here and told her that, she'd turn in her time served. Well, when she did it, she had to go back to court, and Judge said, well, I'll give you a PR bond of $90. And she's like, okay, well, that doesn't help me because she's like, I can't get a hold of anybody. She's like, I don't have money, on a phone deal. I don't have family that can set that up. So he's like, well, you can just stay in there till the 8th. But she got a letter today that she was supposed to get on last Thursday, but because of the holidays, she didn't get it until today. And they told her that because she was in jail for 30 days, that they were going to cancel her Social Security and her disability check for the month of January. So I told her, I was like, no, I'll call and see. I was like, I'll help you. So she helped me out, so I want to help her out.
Okay.
She deserves it.
Do you know her date of birth?
Hold on just a second, I'll ask her. Grace, come here. What's your date of birth? Seven.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna just call whenever you can, and then I'll call you tomorrow. But I want to save the minutes that we have. That way, you don't have to put any on my books.
Okay. I'll call at 3:00. So if you're able to get out anytime after 3:00, I should know something.
Okay. Ask them if they can come over and do it, and if they, I don't know how that shit works, but if they can't, ask them if you can pay $90 over the phone, and she'll call you when she gets out and meet you to pay you back.
I'm not going to I'm not going to meet anybody. I'll just do it for her, but I don't want to meet and get me paid back or anything like that. If she helps you out, that's great, but try to think about situations that you put me in, Taylor, okay? Well, I'll take care of this one.
We just ask them if they'll do that first. Yeah, just ask them if they'll come over and do that first before you do it.
She says she has $90 in her commissary. She has a $90 PR bond, and she has that much money in her commissary.
She said it's on her books.
On her books. Her books.
Yes.
Okay.
And you got to call
$90.
Yes, A1
bond.
Yes.
She's in the bi-state.
Yes.
Which is the 4-story building, right?
Yes, it's one where I'm at.
Okay. All right, I'll do that at 3:00.
Okay. Have you talked to Em?
No, I haven't. I haven't talked to her. Believe it or not, she's with her brother. Apparently, Donnie had a doctor's appointment in Tyler, so she spent the night over there.
Oh.
Well, which is good for her, good for Trey. That's all I'm concerned about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah. It's just something that's got to play out on its own. It's got to happen naturally. I can't have him thinking that I'm keeping her away from her dad. So I just have to let things play out.
Yeah.
And we have our final custody hearing on February 23rd.
February 23rd? Okay. Well, that's good.
Okay, call me if you can call me. Do not call between 11 and 12.
Okay, 11 and 12. Okay.
Exactly.
That's your conference meeting time?
Yeah, and I'm on the phone. I have to. Okay.
Okay.
So I had to run out of my office real quick. So anyway, okay, I love you. Bye.
Okay, I love you too. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from. Charges for your call have been accepted.
Hello.
Hey, did you leave me a message?
I did.
Okay, I haven't listened to it. I just I tried to call you earlier, but it's storming really bad here, and the lights flickered, and then our phones weren't working.
So what my message said was, is A1 bonding is completely, they're closed permanently. So I called Boss State and I got some information. And here's the deal. She's got a $3,000 bond. A $90 PR bond means that somebody has to take $90 in cash to the Boss State, like on one of the floors. They got their own company. And tell her, I'm not doing that. I'm not driving to Texarkana.
Oh, no, I understand that. No, that's fine.
If someone helps you out, then you just need to, I will buy whatever it is that you borrow from them, and send it in your commissary. But please, I've got enough shit to take care of. And this is perfectly you. You're trying to help everybody else. But you're in no position to help, and you just can't put me in this position. Now, if I could have, John would have had a shit fit, but if I could have put $90 on the credit card, it would have been fine. But to go through them, it costs $310, and I just can't do it.
Oh, no. She'll understand that. That's fine.
But that's what it is. It has to be $90 cash, and it has to be taken to the buy state. That's what the bail bondsman told me.
Okay, I'll explain that to her. Can you? Why? Is there a way for her to still be able to get her Social Security and her disability check?
No idea. Absolutely no idea.
I think that's so shitty.
January the 8th, she's going to have to get out, and she's going to have to go to the Social Security office.
Yeah. Well, it would have been longer than that, but DC got her in and got it moved up. So, that's better than having to wait longer. So, but she'll understand that. I'll explain it to her also. So,
but he said that's what has to happen. Somebody has to take $90 cash to, I think, a floor. It's a private company. There in the bi-state on one of the floors. I think he might have said second floor. Don't quote me on that, but they gotta take $90 cash, and then that's it. Because if you go through the bail bondsman, then I have to be fucking responsible for her showing up to court, and I can't do that.
Oh yeah, no. I know she would, but I understand. I understand what you're saying. I'll tell her. Since I'm still out, I'll explain it to her.
Yeah.
That's you calling.
That's all that has to happen. She said that company, or he said that company can't take money off of her books. It has to be $90 cash, and that's it. Now, I don't know why, if she's got $90 on her books, why she can't. If your POs are so great, or COs, whatever the fuck they're called, if they're so great and care so much, why can't they? I just don't know. This is not.
I don't know. It was like when I see Bradley, I may ask her if she'll go pull $90 off the payment for her.
I mean, that's all it's going to take, but it's going to have to be somebody there in Texarkana.
Oh yeah, no, I'll ask and see if she can do that.
So,
but that's fine. I appreciate you calling.
Okay, well, no problem.
I can tell her.
Yeah, so that is exactly what's got to happen, and then she's out of there. $90 cash, and she's out of there.
Well, I mean, it won't hurt her to stay till the 8th anyway. So, I mean, she even said that herself.
But she doesn't have any family or anything.
She can't make a phone. She made her one phone call. She doesn't have anybody to load money on the phone. That's how shitty it is here. If you don't have, I guess family like you and stuff, then people are screwed when they come here. You get one phone call and that's it. Unless you have family that puts money on the phone deal like you do. But other than that, I think
there's a way that I can put money in an account. Taylor, that means you got to give your fucking pen and shit out.
I'm not giving my pen and stuff out.
So that's the only way that, and you don't need to do that.
No, I wouldn't get my pen out. That's not something I want to do. I mean, I know she wouldn't be malicious with it, but still, I feel better not doing that. I'd rather be.
The only other thing you can do is if she gives you the number of somebody and you call them.
I may try to do that. I'll explain it to her and then see if I can get maybe. No, she has all boys. I'll ask her. I'll tell her though.
So,
are you fixing to go home?
Here in a minute, but I'm saying I can put money in some type of an account for you to call a different number other than mine. I think. But I don't know if I have to have that number or not.
Well, if you have time before you leave, call and find out, and I'll try to call you back if I have time. But if not, then we'll try to do it tomorrow. But let me ask her if I made the phone call for her. Just let me ask her first, because I don't want you to go through all that and then one of her, her kids not answer or care.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to put, I'll put $20, okay? $20 in an account. I'd call another phone number. Because, listen, you can still use that to call Donnie's number for Emerson. But she's not there yet. I looked all ago and she's doing it.
Yeah, but you need to make sure that they won't take my medical stuff off of that first. Don't do that unless you know for sure that I'll get those minutes.
Well, that's what it says it's designed for. So it's just $20. Just $20.
Well, that's $20 I could use to talk to y'all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But okay. Okay. I'm going to ask her. Okay. We'll try it, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm still going to ask her just to make sure. But, okay.
Okay. Don't call anybody else, okay?
What?
I'm just saying don't call anybody from your past, because it's just not going to be a good deal. If they're running their lips, then they're going to just don't. I'm just saying don't try to call Wade or his mother or anything like that. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm not. I've already been instructed not to, so I'm not going to.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, it's been some long nights. You'll understand after the 8th, it looks like. So, just want to check your Canon number, calls you answer.
I will, but and that person that called me before, that number doesn't belong to them anymore.
What?
I tried to call the mail lady back, and that number doesn't belong to them anymore.
Okay, well, she might have got a new number or phone from Christmas.
I don't know. Like I said, I'll put $20 to see if you can call a different number for her. And that's all I can do.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can do it. How do I call? Is it the same way? How do I?
So. I don't know. I think you're going to be able to pick up the phone, and it's going to just give me. I mean, I'll get it done here in the next 10 minutes. Okay. So the next time you pick up the phone, you may be able to call another number, and those minutes go to that other number. Just
okay. All right. Well, I love you. I'll let you finish working.
No, I'm not working. Just a second. I'm fucking here, but I don't. All right. Here's what my options are. It says, add funds to this inmate's phone account that can be used by the inmate to call any phone number. Okay, there it is. But you have to make the phone call. You can't let her have your PIN number.
I know.
And you'll just have to figure out how that works. It's going to be almost the same way. Instead of calling my number, you're going to be able to dial a different number. And the funds are going to go to that number.
Okay.
But what you say is they have to take $90 cash to the buy safe for the PR bond. That's what the guy said.
Okay. For the PR bond. Okay. All right.
It's a company that handles the PR bond.
PR bond. Okay. Okay. I'm going to tell her first, and then if she can give me a number, I'll call it.
Okay, bye.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Yeah, goodbye.